The name Fenghuang literally translates to mean phoenix, which in Chinese tradition is associated with good fortune and longevity. According to local legend, the town is so named because one day, two phoenixes were flying overhead when they paused to admire the town's beauty and were reluctant to leave. If it's enough to catch the attention of a mythical creature, it must be one magical place. For over 300 years, the ancient streets, alleyways, and houses of Fenghuang have been exquisitely preserved. Fenghuang Ancient Town is a wonderful example of what villages were like prior to the onset of modernization. Here, dozens of alleys paved with flagstones run between the houses, each showing wear caused by the feet of generations of local people who have used them when going about their daily business. Fenghuang Ancient Town can be divided into two parts. One is the Old Town, while the other one is New Town. The old one leans against hills and faces the crystal-clear Tuojiang River flowing through the city, and it is the main tourist area and county. The New Town is normal residential area for local people. The typical building in Fenghuang is called Diaojiaolu, which is a unique wooden houses built along the riverbank. When seeing from a distance, the houses look like hanging on the river. This design is to protect the house from the flooding situation in Tuojiang River in the old time. A part of the Ming Great Wall is a unique scene here. In Ming Dynasty, the southern Great Wall was built for preventing the local Han Chinese from the invasion of Miao minority. While nowadays, Miao people have become a part of Chinese ethnic groups and get well with Han people. So Fenghuang Ancient Town is also a place to experience the Chinese ethnic culture. Tuojiang River is of great importance for people in Fenghuang Ancient Town, which is honored as the mother river of the town, feeding the Fenghuang people from generation to generation. Women dressed in ethnic customs can be always seen washing clothes by the river, and men fishing in the river. While on the bank, food is prepared in much the same way as it has for centuries. Tuojiang River also provides a chance for boatmen to make their livings by ferrying visitors up and downstream for sightseeing. And taking a boat is a good way to see how Diaojiaolu building stands along the river and get close to the local life. The scenery on both sides of the Tuojiang River attracts people's attention as well. The southern bank of the river is the ancient city wall, built with purplish-red sandstone, making it elegant and majestic. Stilted buildings built along the river is the outstanding representative of the culture of Tujia people. Rafting on the river, listening to the boatman's clear folk songs and looking at the quaint stilted buildings, a sense with the serenity of return to nature arises spontaneously. The ethnicity colors of Tujia and Miao people are also one of the major attracts. You will see some old women wearing their ethnic costume, standing beside the lanes and selling specialties. Facing the north gate of Fenghuang Ancient City, the stepping stone is a unique channel connecting the two sides of the river, which is formed by two rows of independent square stone piers. Like its name, crossing the river through the stepping stone, you need to jump each step, and crystal-clear Tuojian River flows under your feet. How exciting! This is also one of the most popular shooting spots in Fenghuang. Taking the front gate in Beijing City as example, the East Gate Tower is a two-storied architecture. The lower section of the town gate is made of the mauve sandstone, and the upper section is made of the old bricks. It is 3.5 meters wide and 4 meters high. It looks like a semi-arch. The frame structure of the tower is a combination of the beam supporting structure and the through-type timber frame. The former residence and tomb of the renowned Chinese writer Shen Congwen is arguably the most popular site in the town. In fact, his novel The Border Town, a romance written in 1934 and set in Fenghuang County, is believed to be what catapulted Fenghuang Ancient Town to national fame. It appears that Fenghuang's residents were truly blessed with good fortune, as it was also the hometown of Xiong Shiling, who was once the premier of the Republic of China, and Huang Yongyu, a celebrated painter in the traditional Chinese style. The ancient town of Fenghuang is located in the southwest corner of the west of Hunan Province, in China, at the foot of a mountain along the banks of the Tuojiang River. The town is exceptionally well preserved, untouched by modernization, harboring unique ethnic languages, customs, arts, and many distinctive architectural remains of the Ming and Qing styles. Over half of the city's population belonged to the Miao or Tujia minorities. It was the center of the unsuccessful Miao Rebellion of 1854, which created a Miao diaspora in Southeast Asia during the last 2 centuries. The ancient town has basically maintained the layout and original appearances of the Ming and Qing dynasties to this day. They're preserved in the ancient town zone over 200 ancient residential buildings, some 20 large or small streets, 10 ancient lanes and alleys, as well as ancient town walls, ancient town gate towers, ancient leaping rock, ancient wells, ancient rainbow bridges, ancient temples of literature, ancient temples of poems, ancient ancestral temples, etc., all of which are by and large preserved in their original state. The residential environment featuring harmony between human and the mountains, waters and the town has been preserved in its original form up to now. It is a very rare case to find such an integral, authentic, and well-preserved historical and cultural famous town in China, which has made it an especially valuable cultural heritage. In many ways, life has not changed here for centuries, and this is typified by the tough, hard-working, yet simple-hearted people. The town offers the visitor from both home and abroad a view of a quite different China from anything experienced in the modern cities and large conurbations that are more widely known. Thanks to the unique geographical location blessed by nature, Fenghuang never suffers from the destruction of wars and the natural disasters in hundreds of years, and is well preserved. From the Miao people uprising in 1795 to the Gatun uprising in 1937, there happened dozens of wars, none of which affected the town. Even during the War of Resistance against Japanese invasion, Fenghuang town had not been occupied Japanese invaders or suffered air bombing. In the year of 1949, Fenghuang was peacefully liberated. In the following 50 years, large-scale economical construction has been conducted in new district instead. The unique features of the ancient Fenghuang town rests in the living fossil of the witchery culture of ancient state of Chu, with a history of thousands of years, an ideal human residential environment created by the culture, a perfect example on combining mountains, waters, and the town in South China, a rare famous cultural town, and an important military stronghold in the southern frontier in Chinese history, where the different ethnic groups have merged with each other.